Hello everyone, Nick the DM here to talk about one very interesting thing in Dungeons & Dragons, and that is epic level. In this video, we'll be just going over what epic level is and some brief examples of what might be occurring in epic level campaigns. If you like this video, I'll make some videos in the future on epic level monsters and ways to play epic level characters in 5th edition. So, let's get into it. Most people who play Dungeons & Dragons know that adventures lead characters anywhere from level 1 to the level cap of level 20, or anywhere in between, such as some modules lead from level 6 to level 10. And that's normally where the levels stop, up at level 20. Level 20 being incredibly powerful, and characters of this level fighting creatures like ancient dragons and liches to save the realm. But as long as there has been that normal level cap, there have been those who have wanted more than to fight dragons and ancient undead and go further than that limit, and that is where epic level comes in. Campaigns and games beyond 20th level are commonly called epic level as it was named in 3.5, but this style of play has been around since 1st edition, being called high level play. 1st edition had the black box master set with rules on characters up to 36th level, which was followed by the gold box immortals set, which went beyond 36th level. 3rd edition famously has the epic level handbook, which gives options for up to 30th level characters and then provides advice for going beyond that, as well as detailing some epic level monsters, prestige classes, and spells, which I will definitely cover in the future. Other such sources like Dragon Magazine or even some adventures provide some epic level insights or monsters and whatnot, but the epic level handbook is kind of just that all-encompassing, here's your basic rules, anything else is additional. 5th edition doesn't have a supplement or book depicting levels past 20th, but the Dungeon Master's Guide gives mention of play beyond 20th level. The first mention is in the Tiers of Play section when talking about 17th to 20th level characters, and I will read that passage now. Quote, levels 17 through 20, Masters of the World. By 17th level, characters have superheroic capabilities, and their deeds and adventures are the stuff of legend. Ordinary people can hardly dream of such heights of power or such terrible dangers. Dedicated spellcasters at this tier wield earth-shaking 9th level spells such as Wish, Gate, Storm of Vengeance, and Astral Projection. Characters have several rare and very rare magic items at their disposal and begin discovering legendary items such as a Vorpal Sword or a Staff of the Magi. Adventures at this level have far-reaching consequences, possibly determining the fate of millions in the material plane and even places beyond. Characters traverse otherworldly realms and explore demi-planes and other extraplanar locales, where they fight savage Balor demons, titans, archdevils, lich, archmages, and even avatars of the gods themselves. The dragons they encounter are worms of tremendous power whose sleep troubles kingdoms and whose waking threatens existence itself. Characters who reach 20th level have attained the pinnacle of mortal achievement. Their deeds are recorded in the annals of history and recounted by bards for centuries. Their ultimate destinies come to pass. A cleric might be taken up into the heavens to serve as a god's right hand. A warlock could become a patron to other warlocks. Perhaps a wizard unlocks the secret to immortality or undeath, and spends eons exploring the farthest reaches of the multiverse. A druid might become one with the land, transforming it into a nature spirit of a particular place or an aspect of the wild. Other characters could found clans or dynasties that revere the memory of their honored ancestors from generation to generation, create masterpieces of epic literature that are sung and retold for thousands of years, or establish guilds or orders that keep the adventurer's principles and dreams alive. Reaching this point doesn't necessarily dictate the end of a campaign. These powerful characters might be called on to undertake grand adventures on the cosmic stage, and as a result of these adventures, their capabilities can continue to evolve. Characters gain no more levels at this point, but they can still advance in meaningful ways and continue performing epic deeds that resound throughout the multiverse. Chapter 7 details epic boons you can use as rewards for these characters to maintain a sense of progress. End quote. These epic boons they mention are listed later in the Dungeon Master's Guide, specifically Chapter 7 as I just read, along with some other player rewards, and I'll talk about those more in a video on epic level characters later. Now it does mention that levels don't go beyond 20th, but of course some people have homebrewed and some people modify past that, and I will touch a lot more on that if I make a video on epic level characters. Epic level like this will normally involve players encountering world-ending threats, fighting demon lords in the lower planes, dealing with celestial paragons, or preventing the invasion of forces from the Nine Hells. Those dungeon masters and players out there who deal with deities in their campaigns will most likely be of this level, though technically dealing with the gods themselves is its own separate category that I will definitely be making a video on at a later date. Of course, there's difference between dealing with gods, and some campaigns fight gods, and there's a whole system there that I'll talk about at another time. Spellcasters in these levels may also find forbidden magics or have the ability to cast epic level spells above 9th level. And most characters will have discovered major artifacts of monstrous power at this point. Covering both of those, there's a number of amazing artifacts in earlier editions that I will probably make individual videos on at one point. And epic level spells, I definitely, in this little series of epic level Dungeons and Dragons stuff, I will definitely take a look at some epic level spells if this video does well and people want to see more. And that is it for the basic summary of epic level. As I said earlier, if this video does well, I'll make some videos on epic characters and a few methods to run them in 5th edition, a video on epic spells and spellcasting, and a video on epic monsters, which will then open the floodgates and allow me to convert some beyond CR 30 monsters from earlier editions to 5th edition, which will be amazing because I have read the epic level handbook so many times. I love that book. So if you'd like to see those, give this video a like and comment which one you'd like to see first. Also, maybe consider subscribing for more videos on general D&D content or specifically on epic level stuff, which I'll be making in the future. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!